Everyone is moving to Idaho, but is Twin Falls actually the next big thing, or is it all just hype? Hi, my name is Eliza Mendoza. I'm a realtor here in Southern Idaho, and I help people buy, sell, and build homes all throughout the Magic Valley. And today we're talking about a question that a lot of people are starting to ask. Is Twin Falls the next big thing? Because over the past few years, Idaho has been one of the fastest growing states in the entire country. And naturally, people are starting to look beyond places like Boise and ask, what's next? So in this video, I'm going to break down what actually is happening in Twin Falls, who is moving here, why they're moving here, and whether this is a place you should be considering too. Let's start with the big picture. Idaho as a whole has seen massive growth. From 2020 to 2025, Idaho grew by over 10%, making it the fastest growing state in the nation. And here's what's important. That growth is largely driven by people moving into the state, not just natural population increases, but migration. People are choosing Idaho. Now let's zoom in to Twin Falls. Twin Falls has been steadily growing year after year. The population has increased 10% since 2020, with consistent annual growth and around 1.5%. And the surrounding Twin Falls County has grown even more significantly. Over the past decade, the county has grown more than 27%. That's not slow growth, that is steady, sustained expansion. Now here's something even more important. Twin Falls County has been growing every single year for over a decade. That kind of consistency matters because it shows this is not just a temporary spike, this is a pattern. Now, let's talk about what's driving that growth. Why are people moving here? The first and biggest reason is affordability. Compared to states like California, Oregon, and Washington, Twin Falls offers significantly more value for your money. Lower home prices, lower property taxes, and overall lower cost of living for many people. The second reason is lifestyle. People are leaving crowded cities. They are looking for space. They are looking for a slower pace of life. And Twin Falls offers that. Less traffic, less congestion, more room to breathe. The third reason is location. Twin Falls is not isolated, it's connected. You have access to major highways. You're within driving distance of places like Boise and Sun Valley, and you have access to outdoor recreation right here. Now let's talk about who is actually moving here. I see a few main groups. Retirees looking to stretch their money and simplify their lifestyle, families looking for more space and affordability, and remote workers who are no longer tied to big cities. And this is important. Remote work has changed everything. People no longer have to live where their job is. They can live where their lifestyle makes sense. Now let's talk about development, because growth doesn't just show up in population numbers. You see it in what's being built. New subdivisions, new construction homes, new businesses coming into the area, more infrastructure. Twin Falls is expanding. Now let's talk about the ripple effect of that growth. More people means more demand. More demand means more development. And more development brings in more amenities. Shopping, dining, healthcare, everything starts to build on itself. But now let's slow it down for a second, because I want to keep this real. Growth is not always perfect. With growth comes change. More people, more traffic, higher home prices over time. So while growth is a positive indicator, it also means the area is evolving. Now let's talk about projections. While no one can predict the future perfectly, the data shows continued steady growth in the region. Population projections for Twin Falls show continued increases throughout the next decade. And when you combine that with Idaho's overall growth trend, it supports the idea that this area will continue expanding. Now let's answer the big question. Is Twin Falls the next big thing? The answer is It depends on what you mean. Is it turning into a major metro like Boise? No, that's not what this area is. But is it growing? Yes. Is it attracting attention? Yes. Is it becoming a more desirable place to live for many people? Yes. Now let's talk about whether you should move here. And this is where it gets personal. If you are looking for a fast-paced, big city environment, this may not be the right fit for you. But if you are looking for affordability, space, community, and a slower pace of life, this could be exactly what you're looking for. Now, I want to pause and give a quick disclaimer. Everything in this video is based on current data, trends, and general observations. Markets can change, growth patterns can shift, and it's always important to do your own due diligence when deciding where to move. So let's bring it all together. Twin Falls is not hype. The growth is real, the migration is real, the development is real, but it's still a smaller, more community-focused area, and that's exactly why people are choosing it. If you're thinking about moving to Twin Falls and want help understanding if it's the right move for you, I would love to help. There's a link in my bio where you can fill out a quick form so we can connect one-on-one. Once you fill that out, we can talk directly about your situation, your goals, and answer any questions you have. I really look forward to getting to know you and helping you through this process. And if you want more real, honest videos about living in Southern Idaho, make sure you subscribe. Bye, we'll see you on the next one.